What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Anthony Davis of the Los Angeles Lakers was recently asked about Charles Barkley anointing him infamously street clothes because of his penchant for sitting on the sidelines during games wearing street clothes rather than being out there in uniform in the purple and gold or what have you, playing for his team as he is contractually obligated to do so. And as a matter of fact, isn't this the year that Davis claimed that he's going to play in all 82 games? Well, we'll see how that works. But anyway, I find his reaction interesting. All right? I find Davis's reaction interesting to that question. So before the question popped up, Davis was smiling and was engaged in the interview. But as soon as that was brought up, the smile went away and his jaw tightened. He said, quote, "I don't care what he says. People say stuff for ratings. Like they got to push their show, push their blog, push their podcast, whatever it is. So people got to say something to bring in viewers. It is what it is. I go out there and play basketball and let them do their job. My job is to hoop. Their job is to talk about me." Now, when he's talking about TV, blogs, podcasts, he's not just talking about Charles Barkley. Oh, no. He's talking about all of us. He's saying, y'all y'all got to talk about me. Well, I get paid millions to play basketball. You all get paid more or less to talk about me. Well, that's how it works with the media. Our job is to look at your game and to talk about it and to try to be entertaining. I do know this, Anthony Davis. You have missed 216 out of a possible 820 games in your career. And it's gotten exponentially worse in the past 4 seasons. All right? With the exception of the championship year, you haven't even played, I believe, 60 games in a season in the past 4 years. With the exception of that year. So, yes, you've more than earned the moniker street clothes. And when you look at some of the injuries you've suffered, look, bro, you've never, and this is surprising, this is why he's earned that moniker. This is a guy that, unlike Kawhi Leonard, who has missed a lot of games, and Kawhi Leonard, irritates people with, the strategy of missing 20 games a year. But he did lead a franchise to a championship that never won anything before and probably won't win anything for a long time. And Kawhi Leonard he's also suffered a significant injury in his career. Multiple significant injuries. Injuries that required surgery. So I'll give that to Kawhi Leonard. Contrast that to Anthony Davis, who's never suffered a serious injury. All of his injuries is shit that most players would come back from in 2 weeks. But it takes him 4 weeks to come back from. 2.5 weeks, it takes him 6 weeks to come back. That's the problem with this guy. He flails around and goes into theatrics like, man, did he get shot? What the fuck happened? What the hell? Did he? Oh, man, I hope he didn't. Man, no, I hope that didn't happen. Man, I hope the worst didn't happen. And then you look, and then the MRI is clear. Sprain. Then why the fuck was he rolling around and doing the goddamn percolator on his knees in the fucking tunnel? Like, what the fuck? Like, that's what we talk about with this guy. The over-dramatization of, minor injuries and complaining, and he doesn't practice, and, it is what it is. You may not like it, but Charles Barkley played through fucked up injuries. I hate to go on and be that dude, that old man shaking my fist on the lawn, but hey man, I've seen players play through some fucked up injuries. We've seen that shit. We grew up watching real NBA basketball when these guys played through some fucked up injuries. They had to have injections so that they didn't have pain during the day that they're playing. Bird with a fucked up back having to have his spine adjusted by a chiropractor so he can go out and play basketball within a 6-hour window. Come on, Kobe has had multiple fucking injuries. Go out, dude out there with so many fucking injuries, it's ridiculous. So you see this dude out there complaining because, hey, my knee has a twinge in it. I mean, it is what it is, man. Street clothes.